Okay. Okay. Color is completely off on this thing. Oh, oh my gosh. What a day. What a day. It looks kind of muted. It's weird, but we'll go with it. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, everybody. William Black here. Yes, I am the Lone Ranger. It looks a little washed out in here, and I don't know why. Let me hold on just a second. Let's see if I can get one more light out of this. There. I think that helps a little bit. There, that's a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Can I get my glasses on straight tonight? We'll see. Yes, we are celebrating all things Britney. All things Britney and all the things that I have to shred over here. You see, when you hurry, things just don't get done. They just don't get done. Let's look at some of our comments. Hello, everybody. Rhonda was first, or I'm sorry, Susan was the first one in. Hey, Susan, followed very quickly by Rhonda. Hello, how are you, Rhonda? Good to see you guys. Susan, hello, Rhonda. Oh, Nikki Ann, yes, family night. I will talk about where Shayla is. I will talk about it in just a second. She's left me. She's left me. It's me and the cats. Talk about purgatory. My glasses are like off. It's weird. What is going on with these glasses? Is it just my head that's off? I can't tell. I have to do this the rest of the night. Yeah, like that. That's good. That's good. Hey, Louise, Ruth, and Fong. Rhonda, thank you for smashing that like button. I appreciate it. We appreciate that. Hello, Dawn from Gray St. Louis. Dawn, it is hot and sticky here in North Texas, and it's only going to get worse. Hey, Christine Russo. Hello. Eva, hello, Eva. Nicole, who has seen Deadpool and Wolverine? I know we've seen it. Who else has seen it? It's a great movie. Great movie. I can't wait to see it again, but I will not be seeing it in the theater. I will be seeing it when it makes its network television debut because I'm movied out. Hello, Virginia. How are you? Renee, yes, you are on time. You're awesome. I was late, and these things happen. Happy Wicked Wednesday. Hey, Dana. Thank you, Renee. I'm trying on the color. We're not in the safe confines tonight of the Shayla Black Studios, Studio A. Tonight, we're in Studio B, the Boxcar Studio. And yes, it's not quite as warm and inviting as the Shayla Black Studios, but what is wrong with my glasses? I think it's my head. I really do. It looks weird. I need I can get my monocle out. That's what I need. Hello, Christina. Aloha, Jocelyn. Oh, her stitches came out and the cast is off. Awesome, Jocelyn. That is great news. Speedy recovery, my friend. Why the big mic? Some might say I'm compensating, but those that know me know there's no need to compensate. So anyway, there it is, throwing it out there. No, the mic is just a prop. No, it actually, it's a great mic. I love this freaking mic. I use this for all my Zoom calls because I love the quality of the voice. I just did a TikTok live for the pre-party before this, and it had our little individual mic on, or the little mic we debuted last week, and it worked out really well. But I just love the quality of the voice of this because it's amazing. Beverly, hello, thank you. What did I do to Shayla? We will talk about that. I get alerts. I'm not looking at the time. I get alerts, and I need to stop looking at my watch when I get alerts. Should we be concerned about Shayla? No, you don't need to be. And if I had time, I would have downloaded the picture she just sent me because you guys would all be jealous. Hello for a minute, Kelly Young. Hello for a minute. Love you. William, did you hear Dolly Parton will be launching a makeup line starting with lipsticks and bedazzled cases? Dawn, I missed that newsletter from her. I missed that announcement. I'm sure Shayla knows all about it. Anything Dolly has, I'm sure I need. So perhaps I need to head my ass on over there. See, I can swear now. I was on TikTok. You couldn't swear. You can't swear. You can't say anything bad. And that was hard. I sounded stiff. I really did. That was not good. And not in the good way. Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Shayla wouldn't leave the kiddies. Yeah, Christine, it's tenuous. I have directions on how to handle the kitties, believe me, and I have to give progress reports. William unsupervised. Amanda, I'm in the danger zone because Lord knows what I might do. Lord knows what I might do. I might even not put shoes on. I don't know. It's amazing. It could be anything. You know, I mean, it's amazing. I might even see the problem with me being unsupervised is I have to be disciplined, and I have to discipline myself to get things done. I am not the most disciplined person. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if Susan. Yeah, Susan knows. Susan knows. I know. Um, Hello, Jessa. Loretta, good to see you. Yes, Fong, this will be the narration mic. It will get done. This will be the narration mic, though. But anyway, hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining tonight. I appreciate that. Um, Shayla Black in Baby Black this afternoon. They flew to Tucson, Arizona, to be with her mom. Her mom needed some wet signatures. You guys know what wet signatures are? I'm sure a lot of you do. I don't know in this day and time why we still need wet signatures, but her mom's doing a bunch of legal paperwork and needed Shayla to come sign stuff and has been trying to get her out there for 6 months. And finally, I told Shayla, I said, you just need to go and just go. You have a little bit of you need a little break from here for a little while. You guys, we talked about that last week and some of the burnout she was getting. And I said, go out there, have a good time, have some fantastic Mexican food, hang with your family. And baby was just giddy about going as well. So she was able to do that, and they headed out, and they won't be home till Sunday. So I have from tonight all the way through Sunday on my own. But I do have visitors coming, I think Sunday morning. I'll talk about that in a minute. Jennifer Cooper. Hey, Jen. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I really am. Thank you, Elizabeth. This mic is my favorite mic. We both can't use it when we do Wicked Wednesdays, so this is really for me. But those individual mics that we have, they're just I just love those things. So it's going to work out well for us. Yeah, Renee baby is on vacation and she is enjoying it. But anyway, yeah, they're in Arizona. She just sent me a picture. She got her plane was way delayed. I sent her with with her MacBook, and she has a little mini light that she can attach to that. And she was going to join us remotely for Wicked Wednesday. Why are my glasses so weird? I hate that. But her plane was late. They changed gates on them, and they didn't land till about an hour ago, and there was just no way she was going to make it. So but she did just send me a picture. They stopped for dinner and sent me this beautiful cheese crisp. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a flour tortilla with melted cheese, and it's greasy, and but it's the tastiest freaking thing ever. And she is happy as a lark getting the Mexican food, what she calls real Mexican food. Ruth, you're right. All the Chinese I can eat. I can remember to pull these things up. That's exactly what we have a great place up yonder. Yes, that is a Southern term. That we always get Chinese food. I should get like an extravaganza, and that would last me for days. But I'm on my diet, so I'm cauliflower rice and chickening it right now. So I went to the gym this morning, and I need to stay the course. But Chinese sounds so good. I'm so hungry right now. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm gonna eat something after this. But probably, you know what I'll have? I'll have an egg on some Ezekiel toast. That's what I'll have. Yum yum, huh, guys? Susan, there is chocolate left. Guys, I don't know if you know this. Susan sent a care package to Shayla. We were going to talk about this, but I'll bring it up now. Susan sent a care package to Shayla, and just the sweetest thing. Susan, thank you so much. It meant the world to her and us. And yes, those Hercules candies are freaking incredible. My favorite is the salted caramel ones. Those are insane. And the pretzel peanut butter ones were really good as well. But anything salted caramel, that's great candy, and thank you for that. And yes, there's plenty left, so the girls are making their way through it. Dawn, does that mean meals will be catered by Bucky's? Dawn, if Bucky's were closer to me, I would. Actually, I was by Bucky's yesterday morning at 8 a.m., by the way, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I didn't get a chance to stop by. But Bucky's would be, I could eat at Bucky's and never have to cook a meal. That's a great thought. I don't want to drive 30 minutes to go get it. That's the problem. Phoenix has award-winning cheese. Karen, cheese crisps are insane. They're insane. I love it. I love it. Ames, oh, hey Ames, I had Chinese for dinner. Woke up with COVID. I'm glad I got to get. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you got the Chinese in your belly. It's good stuff, but I'm sorry you got the vid again. Oh, the vid will not go away. It will not go away, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. Renee, thank you. They are. Uh, I think the reason I know her mom really just wanted to get her out there for a little while, but this is a good reason to do it at the same time. So that'll probably take them less than an hour to get done at the bank. But that, or her broker with her investment person, but then they're actually have a little mini family reunion scheduled in Casa Grande. A lot of you don't know, but my wife's family on her mom's side are from Casa Grande, Arizona. And they're having a little mini family reunion at a local hole in the wall Mexican food place that has been around, oh my God, for decades, that Shayla grew up with. So they are going to go have a good time and lots of good food. Lots of good food. Hey, Nadine, thank you for jumping in to say hi. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you. Shayla has her beautiful coffee mug and other things that you gave her sitting in her office. Mine is not as decorated. I have a number of things, but I think I gave you guys the tour of my office once before, didn't I? You guys know my good friend Bucky, yeah, and then of course Bob Ross sitting right there over my right shoulder. My name William, that a good friend of ours that I think is on here gave to me. Um, the Mr. Black cold brew, which I found this in the liquor store. I had to get that. I have not drunk it, but it's just so cool. I had to have it, so I bought it for myself. And then over on my left-hand side, you have an OU helmet signed by former Oklahoma University um, coach Bob Stoops. And that was my father-in-law's that we got for him for his birthday. And my mother-in-law said that he would have wanted you to have that. So I put it in my office and I'm very proud to have it. So, um, but you guys can see, you got my, what a science guy I have. I have a huge thing of the periodic table up here. Not really a science guy, but it just looks cool, by the way. We have the great state of Texas flag and, of course, the seal of the United States of America there. So, but you can't see the rest of it. Got a Mayberry sign up here. You guys know just Mayberry is life, right? TVs over here, calendars over here, handcuffs are over here. There's a firearm above me, a bunch of firearms over there. Grandfather clock. But that's kind of my office. Susan, yes, margaritas for the win. I kept telling Shayla was getting her to the airport, and anymore she hates to travel. Indeed, she hates to travel alone. Granted, baby was with her, but she hates when I don't travel with her. And I had her all set up. I did her own online check-in. I walked her all the way to the TSA and got her through TSA, and she was fine, but she just didn't want to leave at the end. You know how she is. And it broke my heart, and then but she wanted to see her mom, but she hated to leave, so she hates to leave her kitty, she hates to leave me for some reason. But I'm glad she's there and she's enjoying margaritas, so it's good. Amanda, good night. Yeah, thankfully with YouTube we can rewatch, which is the most awesome thing ever. Beverly, you have to visit Bucky's just sometime, and they're expanding all over, so you'll have one close to you soon, I hope. Renee, I am waiting. I'm not waiting patiently for my book, Seduce Me a Shadow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can't wait for that to come out. Boomer sooner. That's right, Rhonda. Boomer sooner. Boomer sooner. Eve, you're right. Eve, you're right. And she needed the time away for a little while. Just a distraction. You know what I mean? Because when she's home, she feels like she has to work all the time. And she loves it though. I mean, this is her life. This is what she wants to do. She talked about this last week, but it's just, after a while of creative, deadline, the well is tapped, right? And you need to refresh. She loves the busy work. She loves the business work, right? The behind the scenes, the ads, the store, all that jazz. But also without the books, you got to have, she's got over 100 books. It's fantastic. We have the catalog that's doing that. But the good news is she doesn't have to write as many as she was before, as quickly as she was writing. She can do them in different ways too, which is why I love Ream right now, so that we can introduce and reintroduce books in a different kind of way with with conversation around it. Nicole, you're right. It is a struggle to shut it down. It is, and her brain. Who was it that I was talking to that had the same kind of brain as my wife? But they just, a lot of you, I'm sure, just can't shut it down because your brains are going a mile a minute. And like I've always said, I'm a dullard. I can lean against a wall and fall asleep. Now, I stifle a lot of stuff in, I compartmentalize things and it comes out when it does at an inopportune time in different ways. But I don't have the creative bone that she and a lot of you guys have, uh, to be able to do something that actually someone wants to consume or someone would want to take interest in. So more of a behind the scenes guy. That's me. My hubby told me I have a package 2 days later. He's lucky I love him. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Laura says, would love to try Bucky's. They need to come to the Reno area. They're slowly making their way, Laura, I think across the country, but they're being smart about it. And they're not a public company. I think they're a private company. So they're taking their time and doing it smartly. And I respect that. I respect that. Hey, Nancy, thank you for jumping out for 15 minutes. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Idea when sweatshirts will be on the store. Susan, I was talking on the TikTok. I did the TikTok live about, oh, geez, half an hour ago now. I talked a little bit about that. I know when the ladies get here, Shannon and Rachel, for our annual Team Black meeting, uh, that merch was going to be a big piece of that and some of that planning. But there's no reason we can't put some sweatshirts up now. I just got to be honest with you. I've just not been in the sweatshirt mindset because it's freaking hot as it is outside. It's going to be, it's near 100 every day this week. Next week, it's going to be 103, 104, 105. And I am just not looking forward to that. But you know what? There's no reason we can't look at getting some sweatshirts up. So let me write that down. Get on it, William. Make it happen in a far out kind of way. That's right. Eve's finally getting getting one here in Virginia. Oh, Bucky's awesome. 45 minutes for me. It's fun. We enjoy it. Shayla, I'll just go into it now, or let me go through some of these other comments and I'll tell you what I did yesterday, because it has to do with my sister, by the way. Is baby coming out with a new book? Yes, Kelly. Her next book, don't quote me on how to play the player. Holy shit, I remembered it. How to Play the Player will be out first quarter next year. So if you can go ahead and pre-order that now on the Shayla store, or you can do it at a retailer. But the next one's coming out, How to Play the Player, and that will be in the first quarter. Christine, no, you can't find the TikTok. Let me tell you why. And that's why we're such TikTok novices here. When you do live, and they really reward you when you do live content, the live content is never saved. Once you're done with the live, it's deleted. Does that make any sense to you? Makes no sense to me. When we're live on YouTube, it's lasting forever here, right? And it's awesome. But when you do it on TikTok, it's not there. There's supposed to be a way that I can download the live after I do the broadcast, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. And of course, nothing's on the computer. Everything's on the iPad or the iPhone, which Probably sure. I know I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age. I can still do it. I did it. I actually put a pretty filter on me and everything, so I looked very pretty. But or sorry, Brittany looked pretty. Brittany, Brittany forever. Um, but it there has to be a way of doing it. So yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. I will figure out how to download it though, so that my plan is to be able to download it and just re-upload it to TikTok, but we'll see what happens. And I think we have to, I told Shayla a little behind the scenes here, we need to be a little longer format in TikTok for it to really kind of garner some stuff. So we're still working through the fine pieces of that. It's just a different format for us because I gotta tell you, you gotta censor yourself a little bit on TikTok, and it just sucks. It just does. It does. Ames, what do you think? Why do you think I keep getting sick? I just keep going 2 to 3 hours of sleep at night. It gets me really sick. Let me stop and rest. I just had to force myself to take 3 weeks off. Oh, Ames, Shayla actually went to the doctor before she left, and he's ordered a bunch of blood work for her just to see make sure everything's okay, and that's the only thing I can think is that blood work should tell you a lot. And if it doesn't, then maybe it needs to be a different kind of doctor. I know I have a good friend who does a lot of natural homeopathic medicine, and she sees different kinds of doctors, and they've been able to help her. But just, I think sometimes the hardest part is diagnosing the what the issue is, and if it's not clear and present in blood, a lot of doctors just kind of they don't know what to do. So um, I hope you can find that, sweetie. I really do, because that's no fun. That is no fun at all. Dana wants tank tops. Dana, we did talk about that, didn't we? We talked about tank tops a while ago. We need cool tank tops, though. Cool tank tops. So tank tops and sweatshirts, because I keep forgetting that we have different parts of the country. Some folks get cold, some folks don't get cold. So it would make sense that we should have it year round. I just I just sweat when I go outside, and it just is it sucks. It sucks. No, no Bucky's in Illinois, unfortunately. Not yet. Not yet. Good night, Nadine. Yeah, Christine, I was live at 7:30. I was live at 7:30 on Shayla Black's channel. Not my channel, but on Shayla Black's channel. And we had a few people there. But I was probably about 2 or 3 minutes late. But then it doesn't work like StreamYard and YouTube does. So I'm still mastering it. We'll figure it out, and then we're just gonna Shayla and I have committed that we're on a schedule now of every week hitting TikTok as a pre-party, just to kind of spread the word a little bit. The love of Shayla Black. Yeah, Don, you're right. Instagram stories are up 24 hours. I don't think, why TikTok, I don't think they have to. TikTok is king of the hill. They're king of the hill, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do, anything they want to do. Oh, go to sleep, Tab. I'm so, yeah, get some rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. William is brave or taking on you know what? This is not brave. This is, again, you guys make it easy for me. You make it very, very easy for me. And I appreciate you all being here. So you guys know where Shayla is. You know where baby is. Well, I got a call 2 days ago from my sister, and she said, "Guess what?" I said, "What?" She says, "They are moving up my closing date." So the closing date on the house she bought here in Texas. So her house is going to close the end of this month, and it was originally scheduled to close the middle of September. And so we had ordered for a third party inspector, and they said, if you want to get it done, got to get it done tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So my fat ass had to get up and drive out into about 45 minutes away. She's about 35, 40 minutes away, out to the house and meet the inspector. Inspector was 30 minutes late. Thankfully, I brought coffee. Baby went with me. Um, had coffee, and I had a protein bar. So thankfully we had that. Had nothing to sit on, but that's okay. And once the inspector got there, I followed him around, and the house checked out primo. I was so pleased. He says this is a well-built house. It's brand new construction. So I would expect that, but thankfully, because it is brand new, you can see everything. So most everything. So he got a clean bill of health, and my sister is closing on her house in Pennsylvania tomorrow, and she will be on the road tomorrow coming to Texas. So we should have her here. She's going to take her time. They're going to do some sightseeing on the way down, but the hope is she'll be here by the plan is that she'll be here on Sunday, and she'll be with us for was going to be about a month. Now it looks like it's only going to be about 2 weeks, and then she gets to move into her new home. So we're just so excited for her. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Shannon, you're right. What's for dinner? Like I said, I'm going to have eggs on Ezekiel toast. That's I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a good boy while she's gone. It's so easy not to be good. It's so easy. There's so many opportunities out there to get into trouble with food. I know how to stay out of real trouble, but food sometimes my kryptonite. Just sometimes. You put Cracker Barrel's just like up the road for me, and I am a Cracker Barrel fool. But no, not going to do it. Not tonight. I worked hard. I worked out too damn hard today. God dang, lifting the heavy things. Um, Thank you, Louise. I cannot wait to have she and my niece here. We're going to have a lot of fun with them. And I told her, I said, your closing date is the end of the month. We close on the house, and then we take our time moving in. We don't have to flash cut anything because you got a place to live, and then you just order, the furniture that you want, get your pod delivered, and we'll just take our time getting in there. And then when you're ready to spend the night in your new digs, spend the night, and you'll be good to go. Rhonda, it has. I am so thankful, and I'm sorry your brother's not closer. Uh, my sister and I have not lived in the same state since I was 24, 25, probably. So what is that? Almost 30 years, over 30 years. So over 30 years, yeah. So I can't. It's going to be weird to have her this close by. But now that we don't have my mom, and of course we don't have my dad anymore, it's amazing what it does. It just makes you want to be closer to the people that care and love and care about you. And I am so thankful that she's decided to come to Texas. Shannon, if I got my happy ass in the car and went up to Cracker Barrel, I'd be eating biscuits and gravy. You know what? I need a Bojangles out here. I got a Bojangles up in, you guys know what, Google Bojangles, biscuits and gravy heaven, right? But we have some Bojangles that opened up. It's about 25 minutes away. We need one out here. I need to get up there. But yeah, biscuits and gravy sound amazing. Louise, Ezekiel toast is, if you're going to have bread, it's probably the healthiest bread you can have. I think it's grain. It's grain based. There's no grain in it. What is it? No wheat. There's no wheat in it. So I think it's a grain based bread, and I forget what. Anyway, all I know is it doesn't have the bad stuff that typical bread does, and your body loves it a lot better. It doesn't taste quite like bread. It is bread. You can toast it. It's fine, but it's not. It's the healthy substitute to your regular loaf of bread. So, but it's a sprout based bread. That's right. It's a sprout based bread, and they do a really good job with it. But the problem is every loaf is like $7. I'll repeat that. Every loaf is $7, and it sits in your grocer's freezer section, and you have to keep it refrigerated because there's no preservatives in it at all, which is another good thing. But $7 is a pretty steep. But I don't eat it all the time. I eat maybe a slice, maybe 2 times a week. If I put eggs on it, eggs are about it. Shayla will have peanut butter on hers when she wants a little protein and a little taste of peanut butter. She'll put some peanut butter on it. But it's actually pretty. It's tasty. It's tasty. But $7 is a bit much. Hey, Regina, good to see you. Good to see you. Laura, I'm sorry you had a bad experience at Cracker Barrel. Yeah, it's I think sometimes it's hit or miss in some places. We've just gone so much now, and they're redoing all their stores, and they're making them lighter. They're still trying to keep the essence of Cracker Barrel, but a lot of times when you go in there, it's kind of dark. A lot of things on the walls. It's very dark and it's very supposed to be homey. But I think they found that light changes everything. So you see these stores are going to be a lot lighter. And the food offerings, they're offering a bunch of new foods now. They're changing their menu, just try to attract a new audience. I got to tell you, the Cracker Barrel audience was dying off. And I think they realized that they were catering to an older demographic, me and older folks that really liked it. But they need the life and blood of any business is new customers, and you can't disenfranchise younger customers. So you need to have a reason to draw them in. And I got to say, some of the moves they've made in their menu and what I've seen so far, I've been pretty pleased. Eve, you're right. I told my sister you could not have picked a worse time to come out here because it's going to be hot as Hades. Hot as Hades. Susan, yeah, I know. We took Shannon and Rachel up to my mother-in-law's cabin up in Pine Top, Arizona. And when we landed in Phoenix, or when we picked them up in Phoenix, because we flew into Tucson, we picked them up in Phoenix. We were all hungry. We went to Cracker Barrel. Rachel has an amazing way of finding um, gluten-free friendly foods at places, and she found some at Cracker Barrel, but I don't know that they were necessarily branded gluten-free. But I don't know. Maybe their new menu now will have that. I don't know. I don't know. But I love it. I can't get enough of it. Imagine being in a wheelchair coming through with all the merchandise. Those you go in those stores and seeing all the merch. It's insane. It's insane. Jocelyn says, I went to one that served alcohol. Cracker Barrel is changing. Yes, Jocelyn, they're going for a younger demographic and trying to include everybody. And you got to have a reason for customers to come in. It's like when you write books, you have to write books that cater to folks' tastes. You can write your heart's desire, but you also got to write something that's marketable as well. So romantic suspense makes perfect sense. Contemporary romance makes perfect sense. Paranormal makes perfect sense. The biography of William Black, while it makes sense on paper, probably doesn't commercially translate to everybody. I know that's hard to believe on that, but it's true. Nikki Ann, I thought of you today. It was 70. Oh, no humidity. I had such a good time in Connecticut, Nikki Ann. I, we both did. It was it's a gorgeous state, and what beautiful weather you have there. Oh, and getting to hang with you and all the fun folks. It was 78 degrees. I gotta believe we're gonna be changing here, hopefully in September. Hopefully. Who knows? I just got a notification yesterday that we're under drought restrictions because of lack of rain. We had so much rain um, at the early part of this year, and then now it's just been dry as a bone. But things happen. Um, yep, got that tank tops and sweatshirts. Narration William Black. That it would be a good thing for me to do on Friday or Saturday and to knock that out. Just knock it out. Sit here with my microphone and just speak softly and let everyone know the story of Shayla Black. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. And you know what? I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it. We'll see. Susan's not believing me, but we'll see if I can surprise and delight folks. We'll see. The narration for Shayla makes perfect sense. Eve, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Louise, I grew up um, on Whorehound candy. Do you guys know what Whorehound candy was? I don't know if I can even describe it, but I always liked. I can't say it was my favorite, but it was a candy that was just kind of when you put it in your mouth, it took me back 50 years to when I was a kid. And it reminded me of so many things. So it's amazing what tastes and smells will do to your head. And Whorehound candy is one of those things that does that to me and takes me back to my youth. Butterscotch as well, those little butterscotch things. When we used to go to church when I was a kid to keep me quiet, they gave me butterscotches, and I just sat there and just kept popping those suckers. They're so good, so good. Somebody calling me? Oh no, 10% power. Mr. Black, you know the beauty's one. Oh no, and that's the good thing. Keep me on the hook. Keep me on the hook. Can I just tell you, Eve, what I'm looking forward to? I am just looking forward to Branson and all of y'all that are coming to Branson and me being able to bring alcohol and we all having such a great time. Branson's going to be a blast next year. Kiss and Tell in Dallas is going to be amazing, especially with Whataburger right next door. But I mean, I am so looking forward to those two events next year. We had great fun at the events we went to this year. Book Bonanza was fun, but it was just so many people. Um, it was just so crowded. But when we went to events like we just got back from Trumbull, Connecticut, Romanicon. I mean, just the opportunity to be able to hang with folks during the day and in the evening as well. And Shayla wouldn't let me have a drink. I kept asking her later, I said, why couldn't I have a drink? She would never answer me. I guess I get a little out of control. Maggie was not feeling any pain that night. I'm just saying. Sweet Maggie was not feeling any pain. My grandfather used to have whorehound. Yep. My grandfather, I think I told you, I'll repeat myself, but that's just what happens. My grandfather used to keep in his truck those damn circus peanuts. I despised those freaking things. What is that? What is that material that makes circus peanuts? It's nasty. He always said, "Do you want one?" I said, "No, I do not want those things." So that's one candy I will never eat. Ever, 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 ever. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I got to figure out too, Dan. I've not heard hotel stuff, so I need to know, and I want to be able to get a big enough spot so you guys can come up and hang with us in our room. Ruth, Maggie was a hoot. I'd never, I'd talked to Maggie on Facebook before, but I don't think we'd ever met before. But she was, she was a lot of fun. I loved hanging with her. Readers on the River flashbacks. Yes, Eve. Those of you that didn't join us at Readers on the River, what was it, Eve? 2, 3 years ago? Was it longer than that? Maybe 4 years ago? In was it Lexington, Kentucky? No, where was it? Louisville. I don't remember where it was. Anyway, um, and we had a big suite up in that hotel, and we had a bunch of people up, and I was bartending, and we had a blast. And I was not feeling pain. I'll just say that I was not feeling any pain. And Rachel, I think, was with us too that time, so it was awesome. I think Rachel was there. Dana, circus peanuts are the devil. They're the devil. Jocelyn, you're probably right. It's probably made out of styrofoam. Probably exactly right. Exactly right. Dawn says, I've already bought my ticket for Branson. It's been so long. I would love to do Silver Dollar City too. I just don't know we're going to have time to do it. Um, there's a band that is out of Branson that I told Shayla I really want to go see. So she's going to have to put up with me to go see that, or I'll go see them by myself. I don't care, but we're going to do that. Yeah, Whorehound candy is awesome. Whorehound candy is awesome. Nicole, no, no, Nicole, just step away from the circus peanut. Trust me, it's just not, not good, not good, not good. Eve says the same. The beauties all need to get together. Now that would be fun. That would be fun. You guys would have a blast with that. Um, I would love just getting Airbnb and not staying in a hotel either. But with all our crap that we have to bring up and down to the convention stuff, it just never works out for us. So we always have to stay in a hotel. But you guys would love that. Um, I've only stayed in a couple of Airbnbs, and we did an Airbnb when we went back for my mom's funeral, and the whole family. And I'd never done it, but we had my whole sister's family and my nieces and nephews, baby Shayla and myself, all staying in this one house for $500 for 2 nights, and it was just magical being able to have everybody in the same location, um, and hanging together. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, it'd be great to get Maggie to come out to some of these events too. She's a lot of fun. She's a hoot. She's a hoot. It was Louisville. You're right. It was 4 years ago, Eve. It was Louisville. She was, yeah, not feeling pain. Yeah, Fong was there. I remember. I remember. Uh, Virginia, I gotta believe there is. I don't think they've made the announcement yet on the hotels. So I don't know. As an author, or as an author family, I have not heard about our hotel blocks either. So I'm still waiting on that. But I know that, is it Lanessa, who's running this? I think she had a death in the family not too long ago. So I think it kind of delayed some stuff. So I know they're working on it. They do the Tropicons regularly. And I think they just finished the one in St. Augustine, or getting ready to have the one. So they may be just coming off that high as well. So, but as soon as we hear, we will let you guys know. But it will be a blast. And I think what we're going to do, I told Shayla, I said, what we may end up doing is what we did last time from Readers on the River, is after the event, I think we may just kind of make the circle down to Dollywood and stay a couple of days. Love Dollywood the time we went, and we may spend a couple of days down in Dollywood, which will be fun. Oh my God, I started something about circus peanuts. Oh Lord. I need to cut it off now. Yeah, Samantha hasn't. Yeah, yeah, I have not heard of any of that stuff. They said the main hotel is for the authors. They said fans will stay at the other hotels. How many authors are they going to have? I have no idea. I have no idea. As I drink from my Bucky's red Solo cup. Kelly, you are not last. You're fine. You're fine. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Jen, I'm still waiting. Yeah, on Rooms for Kiss and Tell. I can tell you, Jennifer, it's going to be at the Embassy Suites in Grapevine, Texas, and it's the Embassy Suites that's right across the way from Grapevine Mills Outlet Mall. So, just to give you guys some, if you've never attended Book Bonanza, or you didn't attend this last time, Embassy Suites is in the resort, the big ass resort, Gaylord Texan, that Book Bonanza was at, is only about 10 minutes from the airport, both of them. And actually, Embassy Suites is actually closer to the airport. So it's a very quick Uber ride to the hotel. But they also have a ton of things. Like I said, one of the big features for me is Whataburger right next door. If you've not had Whataburger, you need to experience that if you're coming this way. But then, secondly, the they have Grapevine Mills Outlet Malls across the road, and that's got a big ass movie theater. That's where that Colleen Hoover bussed all the attendees over so that they could see her movie with the amazing Blake Lively. And there's a lot to do in that Grapevine area. And the good news is we only live like 15 minutes away, so we will be sleeping in our own beds that night. So, but we will be hanging out a lot at the hotel. Kelly, Shayla is in Arizona. She's in Arizona with baby, and they are doing a long overdue trip to see her mother, and getting some legal stuff taken care of while they're there. But they're seeing family too, and so she's having a blast. She would have been on with us tonight remotely. Unfortunately, her plane was way too delayed, and I told her not to worry about it because I don't want her. I want her to enjoy herself and not hurry. She loves being on here, and she would love to join us. But I just want her to enjoy the family right now, have a few margaritas, and have a relaxing evening and say, we're just all going to hang out together here. Eve says, I'm not sure, but it was mentioned that the hotel isn't very big. It looks pretty big to me at Kiss and Tell, but I don't know. For Kiss and Tell, the Embassy Suites is pretty tall. So of course, without Book Bonanza, I have no idea what her attendance is looking like. So it could be dwarfed by the demand. But there are other hotels in the area as well. There's another hotel, I think, right adjacent to there, and also right just spitting distance is the Bass Pro Shop. If you guys never been in Bass Pro Shop, it's awesome. You need to walk through it. It's almost like a Bucky's, but Bucky's for sporting goods. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm giving my mom sourdough baking tips. Awesome. Awesome, Kelly. That's awesome. I need some of those tips. Branson is at the Branson Convention Center, Don says. It's Hilton. What I need is the block wouldn't be open to readers until 30 days before so that authors get rooms first. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Well, so I told Shayla, I said, hell, why are people texting me? Why are people texting me? Don't they know I have important things to do? Talking to you guys. I told Shayla, I said, we just get a camper and we just go stay somewhere and bring it in every day. And she poo-pooed that idea. My wife is not a camper. She is not a camper at all. Yep, and they are in Arizona, my friend. They are in Arizona, so she is not joining us tonight. Nancy, I'm glad you're home safe. Yep, that's right, Dawn. Dawn needs handicap, so I'll be looking. Yep, definitely need that, Dawn. Definitely. Did you have a hoot at signing? Did we have a hoot at signing? We all had a blast. At the one in Connecticut, for sure, we had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Nicole, as much as you hate crickets, Shannon Hunt despises and fears the cicada. The cicada is Shannon's mortal enemy on land. In the water, the shark is her mortal enemy. So I think insects are, you guys have that in common. I've been to the Bass Pro Shop in the Ozarks, plus here in the St. Louis area, we have Bass Pro's awesome. We have Cabela's as well. Yep. Lots to do there. Lots to see. Christine, exactly. We have some friends and Shayla and my friend, the husband, they're glamping people. His wife and I were like, hell, we'll rough it. We'll stay in a tent. Who cares? We'll have a good time. But yeah, Shayla, you're not. I even one time tried to get her. I told you guys this. If I can repeat myself, one time I told her, I said, let's go camping. And I went and I bought her a not propane, butane curling iron, so that it was powered by butane and she could curl her hair outside. And she thought that was funny. I think I gave it to her as a Christmas gift because I knew there was no way in hell I was getting her close to a campground. No way in hell. And especially now, we're too old. Oh, Kelly, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. We're gonna make it someday. We're gonna get together one day. I know we will. Believe me, Canada is on our list. We're being strategic with our events. We're only doing 2 or 3 a year going forward. But we want to be strategic and do things we've not done before. And be able to see as many beauties as we possibly can. So, but Canada's definitely, we got to make that happen. Just got to make it happen. Game night in Connecticut was a lot of fun. And thank you, Marie Cade, for bringing those cards. That was a lot of fun. Louise says, when my hubby and I lived in Texas working construction, we lived in my parents' 24-foot camper and 2 years in an RV park. Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, I wish I could get Shayla anywhere near that. We were going to Disney one time, and I said we could just stay at the KOA at the campground. And of course, she was poo pooing on that, or the cabins, or something like that. She was not going to do that. Yeah, she needs her Wi-Fi and she needs her air conditioner. I did want to share something with you guys, and I shared it on TikTok before I forget. Do you guys remember back? It was a box or something that we had a couple of year or two ago, and we did those hardcovers for the Reed Family Reckoning. Well, we brought them back. So these, we just got our author copies yesterday. I think yesterday or day before. Yeah, day before. And we put these up in the Shayla store. But we have the Reed Family Reckoning hardbacks back, and we have all of them. This is More Than Desire You. You know, and as I said, I told him, I was saying on TikTok, hey, Maggie, how are you? Good to see you. We were just talking about you. And trust me, Maggie, it was in the best way possible. The best way possible. We had such a good time. But you know, sometimes books, when you do hardbacks, you kind of question why you did a hardback because it's just too small. I think these are, what was the term I used that was a TikTok appropriate? Girthy. These are girthy enough that they look awesome. And these are our discrete covers for the series. You know, we have them in ebook, but we said instead of doing them in paperback, we're going to do them in hardback. So this is Desire You. It's beautiful. Rachel outdid herself yet again. You can see the couple. Remember the couple from the couple in the back, and then of course the discrete cover there. I only brought 4 down. All of them are discrete for Reed Family. But then there's Dare You. Isn't that cool? And then you can see the image of the couple in the back. That naughty, naughty girl. I love this one. More Than Love You. Love everyone has a different flower and a different color, which is really cool. And then the fourth, or of course, I brought down Want You to show, which is probably one of the most beautiful ones we have. That color combination is just killer. Just killer. It's not, the flower's not overwhelming the cover. And the title stands out, but the flower behind it and the graphic behind it really accents it well. And then again, you see Rain, or not Rain, but God dang it, I know her name. Keely. I love Keely. And that beach scene with Keely on the rock. Okay, it's pretty good stuff. But anyway, I thought that was awesome. So anyway, these are available in the Shayla store. If you guys want to have any interest in hardbacks, you can check those out. Audiobooks, ebooks, what have you. But I definitely wanted to be able to share that with you guys. Who else we got here? Thank you, Maggie. I hope you're doing well. We're talking about how much, you know, and Ruth, if I keep harping on this, but if Shayla had let me start drinking, we would have had so much more fun. But, you know, it was a blast. We had a good time. We had a good time. Thank you for making them. Yes. I mean, Nicole, that's, you know, Shayla, right? And she's going to do it. She's going to do it right. Hold on. Is Shayla trying to text me? It's your what? Okay. Yeah. She's had a few margaritas. I can see already. My wife has had margaritas, and I wonder if she wants to try and get in here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. See if I can get her. If I did this to her, she'd be insane because I'm live. I'm live. I have not. Okay, she's drunk. She's drunk, so we're just not going to bother. Those covers who make the beautiful jigsaw puzzle. Oh, Nikki Ann, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I think she's listening to us, actually. I think that's what she's doing right now. She's listening to me talk and diss her and she's critiquing because she's texting me over on here, and okay, I need to be focused over here because I'm Shayla, stop distracting me. Stop distracting me. Hey, Allison. Okay, she's trying to get in and help out. All right, hang on. Let me see if I can give her a link. Hold on. See if I can give her a link. Invite. Copy. And she's probably a little drunk. But that's my wife. Okay. So I'll see if she pops in here and then I can bring her in. Yes, Maggie, you need to come to Branson to Tropicon. Oh my God, we're going to have so many beauties there. We're going to have so much alcohol there. We're going to have a blast. And we're going to have good food. Good food, good drink, good friends. That's what it's all about, right? Is there anything better? I don't think so. Ruth, hey, I had vodka in my cup. Maggie had wine. I know you guys were. I don't know. I listen too much to my wife. I listen way too much to my wife. She had me on the wagon. If we started drinking, I would have been asleep on the couch. No, what I needed to do was get one of those big ass things and we just kind of share it, but that's how you get sick. You lost your buttons on your shirt. Yeah. They kind of slipped open, Maggie. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's almost like it was on purpose. I don't know. Showing off all those non-existent chest hairs of mine. God, the damn glasses won't stick straight. Oh Lord. Here we go. Hey Fong, good to see you. Yes, we have fun when I drink, don't we? Okay, I've got a special guest that I allegedly may have to bring into the broadcast. Can we get a show of hands okay, no, sorry. Shayla Black is with us live. Shayla, can you say hello?
Hi, everyone. I made it. It was like 2.5 hours late, but I made it.
So how many margaritas in are you, Shayla Black?
Honey, I've had a half of one, and I gave the other half to your daughter.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
That's it. I am being a responsible adult.
Why start now, Shayla Black? Why start
I know, but I'm trying. It's new and different. I am trying, however, to find.
Can you believe I've been rambling for an hour and these folks are still with me?
I know. It's crazy pants.
Maggie's with us talking about the buttons on my shirt that I lost. So, I have to come up with an excuse for that one.
That was a thing. Ooh, it's hot here, y'all. It is hot.
Like when Shayla and I dragged you out of the party at Bray. Again, Eve, you're exactly right. We were in Columbus at the Bray after party, and it was probably the best after party I have ever seen. It was
awesome. It was spread out. It was well organized. It looked like fun, but I knew we had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go home.
I'm going to turn your mic up a little bit. Hold on.
Okay.
Say something.
Hello.
A little more.
Hello.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
But yeah, the Bray event was insanely good. And
it was cool.
And I was only on drink number 2, drinky poo number 2, and they drugged me out. And I was having a great time. Where did my wife go? She left. See, I am technical, Nicole. I can make things happen. So are we in the mother-in-law's office, Sina?
Yeah.
Okay. How was El Molinito?
El Molinito was good. We, of course, right now Arizona doesn't do daylight savings, so there's a 2-hour time difference. So we eat lunch at the equivalent of 10 o'clock in the morning, their time. And by the time we got off, left the airport, collected luggage, yada yada, we were supposed to have landed originally at just before 3 o'clock, and we didn't land till like 5, like 10 after 5 or something. So by the time we actually made it to El Molinito, it was like 7:30 our time. I was starving.
Okay.
I was starving, but we still came home with lots of extras. We could finish our cheese crisp. I couldn't finish my enchiladas. Like, there's a lot happening.
We have been having great conversation tonight. The beauties have
I heard
been
some of it.
100% supportive of helping me. Because I'm just not gregarious enough. I don't have things to say.
No.
I'm lucky if I button all my shirts up. It's
there is that. You keep wanting to show off all your chest hair.
Maggie, you may have to confirm this. I think there might have been a little bit of a nip slip too. I'm not sure. There might have been a little nip slip, but that things happen. Things happen.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you holding down the fort. I felt really bad. Hey, Jessa. I felt really bad that I couldn't be here on time, and I left you alone to do all the things. And I wanted to pop in and say hi. And what had happened was no, there are no moob jabs tonight, Louise. I'm kind of sad.
Well, you can't moob jab the Brittany because that would be technically assault. Because
I can moob jab Brittany all I want.
No, Brittany is a goddess, and she must remain on my chest. So that's just, and she must be unmolested on my chest.
No, nobody gets to be unmolested on your chest but your wife. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. But I wanted to come on because I wanted to say, hey, I didn't want to leave you alone. I felt really bad. I know it's nobody's fault that the plane was late, but I didn't want to make you feel alone. And I had told people on Ream this morning before I left, before I knew my plane was delayed, that there was a surprise coming, and that if they joined me, they would get a little preview of what the surprise is. So I'm just going to tell you that something we've been doing over there is going to happen faster than I promised, and that something else will be coming sooner than you think.
Okay. All right. So again, Shayla Black, another tease. So sharing.
We all have to be good at something. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Yeah, Maggie, no nips. Oh no, what a shame.
If I'd been drinking, the shirt would have come
off. There would have been nips.
I'm just saying the shirt would have come off. I'm just saying it just would have come off.
Probably so. So all of you,
everyone would have gone, put it back on.
All of you who wrote me today on my Ream post, thank you, and all will be revealed soon.
I shared your covers.
I know. I was here trying to text you and tell you, like,
you were making no sense. You were like, I didn't know what you were talking about. I'm like, she's drunk.
I was responding to what you were saying. You were saying, she's had too many margaritas. Like, no, I haven't.
Well, then you need to make yourself known in the comments, but you weren't.
I couldn't. That was the problem. I couldn't seem to figure out how to get in to make comments.
All right. Well, we all have problems. We all have problems.
Well, I just got here and I just booted up. I have barely said hi to everybody, but I wanted to come in and say hi to all y'all.
Well, you're awfully
I miss you.
You're awfully sweet.
I miss
your kitty girl, Fiona.
Oh no, my poor baby.
Guys, she has been under our bed, since Shayla pulled the suitcase out and left. And she came out for a little bit, I think because she had to go pee or something. But then I got one pet, and then that tail was down and slunk right back under the bed. So that better not wake me up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm just telling you.
Honey, she will. I'm just FYIing you. She will.
That ain't going to end well for her. It's not going to end well.
She just needs love.
No, not at 5 o'clock in the morning. She does not need.
It'll be more like 3:30, but it's fine.
Need to happen at 5 o'clock in the morning. Just saying. Daddy needs his sleep.
Yeah, I know. But I appreciate you guys coming here and keeping my hubby company while I was trying to get situated. So I have to tell you what a wonderful husband I have. I have to tell you the sweetest thing he did for me this afternoon.
What did
After
I
he took us to the airport, he checked us in, checked the bag in, parked, came in the airport, actually checked the bag in for me. Like I literally didn't have to do anything but walk up to TSA and get on the plane. He did everything, first of all. Second of all, we walked to the middle of the terminal to find the TSA pre-check line because they only have them in the middle of the terminal, go figure. And then we had to walk back toward the the smaller gates because we were supposed to be at gate 8 or whatever, and we were in the middle of the terminal in the like 20-ish range, right? So we start walking back toward where we know our gate is, and they have these giant plate glass windows and baggage claim where you can actually look into the terminal. And he's standing there in one of the baggage claims waiting to say goodbye again. I cried. Sorry, I did. I was like, that's my awesome hubby, just making sure we got through security and waving to us.
You were a little bit clamped, and I felt
I
worried
was
about you, and that probably didn't help anything, but
Well, I just, it's funny. I was trying to explain to your daughter, like, I'm so used to traveling with you now that when I don't travel with you, and I used to do it all the time.
We travel together all the time.
But before that, I traveled alone for years.
And I traveled by myself.
Yeah.
A ton, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it just,
yeah,
it's just different.
It is. But y'all, we've gotten to the point, I was telling my mother this in the car, we've gotten to the point where I was supposed to go to the doctor yesterday. It's literally 2 miles up the road. And he's like, I'll drive you. I'm like, I can drive. And he was like, yep, I'll drive you. Okay. Thank you.
No, it has nothing to do with my control issues. Nothing to do at all with my control issues. No. I like to have my hands on the wheel. Yes, exactly.
Yes, you're right. You're right, Nicole. It is sometimes the little things that make the biggest impact. It's, sometimes you get so busy in your daily life that you forget, and that sounds horrible, but you forget to tell your, significant other how much you love them and appreciate them. And I'm probably guiltier than most because my head is always in 59 million places. But when he did that today, I was like, oh, my heart. My heart.
Well, I wanted to see you too. I just couldn't hear you.
I know. It was
it's like bulletproof
talking,
glass or some shit.
It's like talking to somebody in prison and going, I love you.
Put
your hand to the glass.
You complete me. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, exactly. It's more down here. There you go.
Okay, well, whatever. So yeah, I appreciate you.
Anyway, we were leaving off about the events that we have going on next year, and the ladies coming in October for our planning session, and a lot of good suggestions from folks on merch that we really need to get on in preparation for the fall. Even though it's 100 freaking degrees outside, it
ain't cooler here. I got news for you, and it's all bad.
Nikki Ann had a great suggestion. She says these covers would be amazing as puzzles.
They would. That's cool.
Jigsaw puzzles.
I'm not mad at that idea at all. Now, according to the weather here, it's supposedly 88 right now, and it's actually cooler here than it's supposed to be at home. Go figure.
I've always told younger women that when they get old as me, it's little things that make me love him more and more. Taking out trash. Oh.
Yep, absolutely. Because that's eventually what it's really about is, how you live together. It's not the big things, it's the little things.
So what's on your plans for the rest of the night? Because it's only 7:00 there.
Correct. It is only 7:00 here. We might squeeze in a movie before bed, and then I think we're going to turn in because we have to get up early-ish. Our appointment's at 10:00.
Okay.
And then we can do like pretty much whatever else we need to do tomorrow. We're going to have some fun girl time.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Speaking of girl, oh, Shayla's here. Now we can have a real live.
Hi, Shan.
It's just,
Shan, hang
it's
on.
love. It's love.
This is for Shan. So I don't know if you can see, this is the Too Faced Cold Smolder, like little, it's not a quad. What the hell is it? There's like 6 shadows in it. I think there's 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. I went to Sephora the other day because I was out, and I was actually out of some skincare, but here you go, just for you. I'll take a picture of it later and text it to you. But I actually really, Too Faced shadows are sometimes hit or miss, but these were good. And I think it's like super neutral. It's not even super cool browns. They're pretty just super neutral to cool. Like you would like it, just saying.
Are we done with that part now?
Just for you. I did that just for you because I know how much you enjoy the makeup.
I still say I would look amazing in guy liner, but Shannon has to be the one to apply it because she just knows how to do it.
You don't let me try. I know.
No. Shannon doesn't ask permission either. She just climbs you and puts it on you.
Well, that's what I'm going to do next time. I'm just going to climb you and hold you down.
I'm going to find that picture and I'm going to share it in the beauties of me the next morning.
Oh, it was hysterical.
Oh my God. I was drunk. I was hungover and I still had guy liner all over me. I did look amazing with it though.
Oh, well, you know what? It made your hazel eyes pop. So there.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. How do we boot Charlie off the live? He's bringing the vibe down. Yeah.
No,
I bring things up, darling. I bring things
That's
up.
right.
Oh my God. I didn't tell you on the TikTok, I had a troll and I read his troll and I was like, why did I read it? Because it's something like, how should I do a sourdough? And somehow when you said it said dildo. I'm just like, I was like, hey, piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure out how to boot him. So I think I called him something and
you F right off, please.
Little shits always seem to run away when you confront them.
Well, of course. They were only there to, make your life miserable anyway. So
Maggie, I will find the pic. It's a few years old, but I will find the pic.
It is.
Because I took it myself in the bathroom and I would never take a selfie. Anyway,
I think you were still drunk the next morning, actually. You were so wasted that night. I think all of us were pretty wasted.
Book Bash, right? That's the one was Book Bash in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good times.
Okay, how do I ban this troll right here? How do I ban? Looks like a mouse. I can't tell. What kind of graphic is that?
Did you tell everybody that Rachel's having a difficult week?
No, I did not. I didn't know if Rachel wanted to share all that. Well,
I think since she posted pictures, I'm assuming.
Oh, well, then I will tell the story because I'm the storyteller.
You do that.
Family. But if you guys don't know, Rachel has 2 daughters, and one of her daughters just graduated high school this year, and she just dropped her off at college
on Monday,
and it was traumatic, just as traumatic as when we dropped baby off at TCU, and we were both just
dying. Dying.
When we came down into the car, we were just like, holy shit. It was tough. It was. I felt for Rachel, but I saw how well the room was decorated, and and her daughter looked just ecstatic to be there. And she's a volleyball player too, so she's on the volleyball team at college as well. So, but Rachel showed some pictures today, Shayla, flooding in Bismarck, just huge flooding. And
Shannon brought up a good point, and because it was her last baby going off to college. Now she's officially an empty nester, and she's like, like, I get it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Maggie's dropping her oldest off on Wednesday to college.
Oh honey, my heart. Believe me, I went through that with baby, and I literally was not sure that I could take it, and I really struggled. Those were a couple years that I struggled.
And she on the was only 45 minutes away.
I know. And on the one hand, I was like, she's not that far, I should be okay with this. She's a good kid. But on the other hand, it's not for me, it was never a matter of I didn't trust my child. It was I didn't trust everybody else.
Right.
And there's so many crazy, weird, awful people out there, and it freaked me out.
But,
she had to FaceTime with me every night.
But that's why you create functional human beings, right?
You do.
And
Yeah.
your goal, I think, as a parent is to create a functional human being that can succeed in the world. And if you've done that, you've done your work, you have to trust them that they can find their own way without mommy or daddy kind of helping them along. And it's my nature and yours as well to kind of continue to keep the hand on the shoulder to guide.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, and it didn't help any that she was really not at college for more than a semester and a half. And then COVID hit, and then she was home for the next year and a half.
COVID
really messed. Yeah, and we never completely cut the apron strings because she was home during college more than she was at college. Like,
oh,
yeah. Baby, even though baby is now officially 27, she just like a week or two ago, one night we were all getting ready to go to bed and she came and crawled in the bed and got between us and we snuggled her. And, it's one thing I appreciate that she's still open and happy to snuggling with mom and dad sometimes.
But at the same time, have her own life plotted out to be an independent woman, but still have time to be a daughter, right? And still have that time together. So,
and y'all, she loves to come here. She loves family more than anything. And so on Saturday, we'll be going to, I heard a little bit, we were sitting in El Molinito and I was listening to you. I couldn't figure out how to get on, but I was listening. So we're going to Casa Grande and we're going to have lunch at this, Mexican place that I've been going to since I was a kid. And she's just so excited because so much of the extended family is coming and we don't get to see them more than maybe once every year or two. So she's just so super excited to get to see a lot of, these are like my mom's cousins and some of their kids and stuff like that. And one of the cousins just had a baby. And even though she won't be there because they actually live in Kentucky, we'll get to see some more people with some more pictures who have visited the baby already, and we'll get to some more firsthand accounts of the baby, and it's exciting.
And more Mexican food.
Because, I may as well get my fill while I'm here, because that cheese crisp was good shit. I'm just saying.
What I'm hearing is you don't appreciate my nude chicken breasts that I have for you here.
You would be hearing that mostly correct.
Yes. I'm fairly militant when it comes to diet, and my girls are not always happy with my menu choices. So,
well, oh my gosh, Jocelyn, your son is going to move to Australia. That would be so hard for me.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, that would be so hard.
But you're happy
exactly
at the same time, right? That they're doing their own thing, and that's cool. But Nikki Ann, you're right. Never enough Mexican food.
It's true. Especially for me. I grew up on it.
I may have to have some Mexican food after donating blood Saturday. I'm kind of having the hankering for that.
Okay, no more of that green chili queso without me. That was so good.
Oh my God. Did we tell them?
Yeah, we went to Torchy's. It was so good.
Oh my God. Ooh, actually, that sounds actually better than have a trash can taco. That would be awesome.
You're not gonna have a trailer park again?
Ooh, I like the trailer park. Yeah, I love the trailer park taco. It was awesome. And the jerk chicken mango with that Diablo sauce, or how does from was that Burt Reynolds movie?
Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
Sheriff Buford T. Justice. How did he say it?
I want a Diablo sandwich. Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper.
And make it snappy. I'm in a hurry.
If you guys haven't seen Smokey and the Bandit lately, it's still funny.
Fucking funny freaking
still
movie.
Funny.
They won't make that kind of movie anymore. They won't make that shit. They're too scared. They're too scared to make movies like that anymore. They're actually funny. That was an awesome movie.
I know, Nicole, you've said that you wanted to leave Minnesota so bad. I don't even know how you're putting up with those winters, girl.
Oh my God.
Oh, Kelly. How are you,
Sweet,
Kelly, my
Kelly.
friend? I'm so glad that you made it in. I am in
Yeah,
Arizona,
we
since you
ramble,
just
Kelly.
missed
That's the
out.
problem. We just ramble,
We do ramble.
and
I have
Shayla
nothing
joined
important
late,
to
so we
say.
have to catch up.
I know. Sent me a link to some peanut butter we need to check out. Okay.
Oh,
All
I will,
right.
Kel. Thanks.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
tried to buy me almond butter once, and I was like, no. Mm-mm.
you got to get off that Jif crap because it's not good for
I
you.
like Jif.
Peter
I understand
Pan
that.
is not good for you. The Jif,
No,
they
I
don't
don't
make
like
Peter
Peter
Pan anymore.
Pan.
Jif is not
Yeah,
good.
I
That
don't like
stuff
it.
is not. It's not good for you. You got to get the natural stuff.
It has no salt. Sorry, just can't do it. Cashew butter. Okay, I haven't tried that, but see, I like Jif too, Maggie. Thank you.
Maggie,
I like
Jif is
Jif.
good. It's damn good, but it's not good for you. It's not.
I have peanut butter like once a week, maybe. It's not like I'm living on peanut butter.
Unless you put the peanut butter in certain places, then it's pretty good. But you know, yeah,
Sun butter. I don't even know what that is.
Oh wow, who? I have no idea.
I don't even know what that is. That sounds not normal. Thank you, Rhonda.
Everybody
See?
loves Jif. No wonder because they sell it so much, and we keep buying it. And so it's like because it's so damn good.
Oh, see, Shannon says, just let me live my best life.
Don't tell me what to do, Hunt. Don't tell me what to do. That'll be one less food coupon for you at the fair. One less food coupon for you at the fair. Lord.
Thank you, Nikki. If just is the worst you're eating, you're fine. No, I'm still eating on
what she's
Susan's
saying is,
chocolates. They're so
I
good.
can't look down upon you with that. Is that what
Yes.
she's saying? Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, I
That's
can't
it
disagree with
exactly.
Nikki Ann because she's too good a person. But
That's right.
she's wrong, but she's too good a person. But, you know.
And he has no problem telling you that either, Nikki. I'm sorry. I'll hit him when you know what? He'll get a move job when I get home. It'll just be a good,
I'd give myself a moob job, but it might get me banned from YouTube. I'm just saying.
Yeah, then it would be more like.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's more than a handful. I'm just saying.
Perfect. Lovely. All right. Well, I am going to go enjoy my family since I have actually walked in and barely said hi to people. And I just wanted to come on and say hi.
I'm glad you got a chance to go to El Melanito and that
Me too.
Cheese picture. I'll post it for you guys because she sent it to me. And I'll find that other picture too and I'll post it.
Okay.
And then, but she's having a good time in Arizona. We miss you, darling.
I miss you too, babe.
Give baby a little kiss on the head for me.
I will.
Tell everybody I said hello, and then I will try to find Fiona. Floyd's on my ass already wanting attention, but
well, you know how he is. He likes his bro time at night, so
yeah,
he's looking for some bro time at night.
That's right. Now I got the
rest. Thank you guys so much.
I got the rest of the night all to myself now. What the hell am I going to do?
I know. What will you do?
Are the bars?
You know what? I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do.
What?
You're going to go lay in the middle of the bed and be like,
Yeah, no, I did that already. So, did like this, made snow angels in the bed. Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Well, make sure you give my Fifi some love because I miss that little girl.
I will. This
she doesn't respond like Floyd. You can't just give her food and call that love. You actually have to give her love.
I got you. Well, hey, say goodnight to our friend Shayla Black.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us. We just would not have the fun that we have without you.
We have a blast. You guys are awesome to support us. You mean the world to us, and we can't. Those of you that we're going to see next year, we can't in person. It's going to be awesome. We have Branson, we have Kiss and Tell, and then we have the epic virtual signing next fourth quarter. So it's going to be awesome. And are we here next week, baby?
I think we should be. Unless something happens with your sister's house, we should be.
That's closing day. So we'll see. We should be here next week. So if not, we'll let you guys know. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.